Aquarius, welcome to your February 2024 weekly reading here. It's going to be a reading from February 9th until the 15th. I just want to say thank you all for being here. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so. And also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click the link, all the details will be there, and then you can just purchase a reading. But without further ado, let's go ahead and begin, Aquarius, and let's take a look. Happy new moon to you, by the way, as well. You have the Two of Wands here for your overall energy. Interesting. I feel like this week is definitely going to be one of those weeks to where you're fired up. I kind of see you being very self-determined, very motivated, very inspired, and very action-oriented. I feel like there's a lot you want to get done. I feel like there's a lot you want to achieve this week or conquer this week. So I feel like you're very focused, very driven this week with the Two of Wands for the overall energy. What is your current energy? You got the Knight of Wands. Very driven. I feel like you're filled with passion, filled with libido, filled with action-oriented energy and ready to take charge here. All right, Aquarius. Put some more horsepower in that UFO. That's what I'm looking at. All right, I see you. Or hold on. Not horsepower. What's the word I can use here? I don't know. More Uranian power. What's the challenge here? Yeah, the Magician here. The Magician deals a lot when in the challenge position about concentration and focus and, you know, understanding like the direction of where you're trying to take things. It's one thing to have a bunch of fucking energy and it's one thing to have determination, but it's another thing to know how to channel it. And so the Magician being in your challenge this week is like making sure that you know, making sure that you at least have some type of outline or just some type of structure to channel it into. Because I see you having a lot of energy this week. And so I think it's going to take focus and concentration here with this Magician being in the challenge. What is the future position? You got the Fool card here. Oh, Aquarius. I like this, though. I feel like the possibilities for you this week are endless. The Fool card is urging you to begin new things, try new things, be radical and eclectic like you are, Aquarius. Yeah, let's see. Let's keep going. I think this Fool card, though, in the future is really... It's a new beginning happening, and I see you kind of taking a leap of faith or springing forward into something. But also the Fool card is just saying like there's a lot of possibilities of how this could turn out and what you're focused on and what you're trying to manifest. So be open to the possibilities. Something you're unaware of, you pulled the Queen of Cups here. I think it's also important to manage your inner vibration, or is to manage your vibration, to manage your inner world here. Because the Queen of Cups being here in the position of something that you're unaware of, it's like the one thing that the Magician is trying to do is like, so this, like you have a bunch of energy, it's like you know what you want to do, you're self-determined. However, with the Magician being the challenge, it's like you're trying to figure out how to channel it. That's what it feels like, right? And with the Queen of Cups, something that you're unaware of, it's like to become aware of how to channel it. And the way to become aware of like what you're trying to channel, like, so say for instance, I'll give you an example, like if you have something that you're trying to manifest and it's like you're trying to take your ideas or your ideals or something that you're envisioning and you're trying to manifest it, well, it's like you already have a sense of awareness of what that is. But the other side of it is like gaining a sense of awareness of how to go about taking action. So I feel like the universe is wanting you to gain awareness around figuring out how to concentrate and how to take action on it. Let's see, let's keep going. What is your advice here, though? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, yeah. The Eight of Pentacles is my card of like steady improvements. And it's also my card of like when we're trying to practically find solutions. It's Sun in Virgo, right? Virgo is very practical. And the Magician's solution oriented. And so I think here the universe is wanting you to focus on practicality. You have a bunch of energy, you have a bunch of ambition. It's just like having to channel that and be practical, right? Like having to channel that into the work itself that you're doing here. And I feel like if you do that, the possibilities are endless of how something can turn out. What is the outcome here? You have the Three of Swords here. Interesting. You miss all the shots that you don't take, Aquarius. That's what the Three of Swords is in this read. That's why the Fool card is here. Are you going to take a leap of faith? Because the archetype is raining upon you. Are you going to take a leap of faith? Or are you not? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So I feel like this Three of Swords being here in the outcome, it's like, you have to understand when I do readings, they're energetic structures, right? I'm picking up on the energetic structure of your energy. But you can change the structures, which that in turn changes your fate. And so the Three of Swords is like, you're setting yourself up for disappointment by not being experimental and trying new things or beginning new things or going for what it is that you want. Because you can avoid this Three of Swords energy. I'm not always happy-go-lucky. I keep it real, right? Because that's what's lurking here, Three of Swords in the outcome. But I feel like you can easily avoid this by, for one, going for the things that you want, but also having realistic expectations as well. Eight of Pentacles as your advice. Realism, Virgo, realistic. But by having realistic expectations for yourself, I feel like you won't be as disappointed if you don't particularly get to where it is or do what it is exactly that you were setting out to do. But I feel like you could also be proud of yourself for at least taking the leap of faith. So I feel like it's like taking calculated risk and having realistic expectations here. Pulled your own card, Aquarius. It says collaborate. I feel like this is just your own individual energy coming out here with this Aquarius card. But I do feel like if you're wanting, I feel like the more you can collaborate and connect to others, which is something that naturally comes to you, I feel like the better your chances are at, getting success or doing what it is that you want to do. Let's see here. You pulled this meditation card. It says crown chakra, or it's the crown chakra. Again, see the Queen of Cups being here in the position of something that you're unaware of. That's what I was saying, like, it's like to become aware. Like, that's what meditation's for. It's mindful to become aware, and to deepen your awareness. And so it's like you have all this ambition and all this energy. It's just about becoming aware and deepening your sense of awareness around how you can formulate and come up with a game plan for yourself to actually bring about like your ambitions, and to also have realistic expectations for yourself. Because I do feel like the possibilities are endless, but with the Three of Swords being here in the outcome, it's just at the root of disappointment is always expectation. And so I feel with the Three of Swords being here, it's saying that to just have realistic expectations. I feel like if you do that, then you won't be faced with this Three of Swords energy. So meditation can definitely help. You pulled the staff card that says direction. Yeah, I feel like I feel like you know what direction to take with things. I feel like you know like what ideally you want and what you want to do and what inspires you and what motivates you. So the universe is saying to take action, but to also be grounded and have a plan and to have realistic expectations. Like, I don't really feel like this is like one of those weeks, Aquarius, where it's like a huge week or anything. I feel like this is like a week to where it's like there's a newer form of consciousness, awareness emerging from you. And you're becoming aware of, because you have the spontaneous impulse to take action on things and do things that you want to do at this time. But I feel like the reality of things are going to set in a little bit to where it's like what I mean by that is like you becoming aware consciously of like, okay, like, all right, I see here, okay, this is what I thought I was going to do or how I thought I was going to go, but it actually took a turn this way. So let me just adapt really quick. And I feel like as long as you're adaptable, then I feel like then everything will be good. Clarify this Two of Wands here. Clarify the Two of Wands for the overall energy. Pull the Queen of Cups here. Something is fueling you here. But it's interesting, you just feel this intuitive inclination toward things, but I don't feel like you brought full awareness to what that intuitive inclination is. Clarify that Knight of Wands. Pull the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I mean, there's something here that you're definitely envisioning for yourself and that you're wanting to take action upon. Clarify the Magician. Yeah, the Page of Cups here. How do you channel your creativity? How do you channel the divine inspiration that you're getting and the downloads that you're getting? Clarify this Eight of Pentacles. You have the Hermit. I think it's through solitude. I gotta be real. I think it's through having solitude. The Hermit, solitude. To be able to really focus and hone in on what you're trying to do and to block out distractions. Clarify the Fool card. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. This is interesting. I feel like you're going, let me pull more on that. You pull the Lovers here. Woo, shit. I feel like whatever this is, Aquarius, you're finding the alignment. Like, it's interesting because it's almost as if like you're getting this sudden epiphany that it's like, oh, this makes sense. And so it's like you're aligning more and more with your purpose. Things are making more sense. Things are coming about. However, though, with the Three of Swords, it's like there's something here. I mean, it's very simple, but I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be. Like, things are going to click this week for you to the point to where it's like you're going to feel this sense of strong alignment with your destiny and your purpose and the direction of things. However, it's almost as if you're just stopping there, though. And I feel like this Three of Swords is like an indication of you like just stopping there. It's like, clarify this Three of Swords. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's more room for creation. There's more room for growth. So it's like when something hits you, it's like you're getting this download and this answer, but it's important to progress through or to continue to follow through. Clarify this Queen of Cups, something you're unaware of. You pulled the Sun card here. And just do what it is that makes you feel happy, that literally illuminates positivity within inside yourself and makes you feel like you're being your authentic self and expressing your authentic self. But there is something here. It's like you're somebody who has like a lot of ambition and you're filled with ambition. And it's almost as if maybe you're motivated by achievement itself. But I feel like the universe is also wanting you to be motivated by the achievement, but also by the spiritual grace and the spiritual fulfillment of the work itself that you're doing. Because it's interesting, because I feel like if you don't find that balance with the spiritual, I'm almost getting here that when you do get success materially, something's still going to feel like it's missing. Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. But I feel like if you can understand the deeper spiritual reasoning and purpose for things in regards to yourself or why you want these certain things, then I feel like you'll be, once you find that or connect to that deeper. I feel like you'll be more fulfilled than you ever have been. You pulled this retrograde card. It says review here. You know, I would definitely do some deep reviewing here as well in regards to your goals and the things that you're trying to do in your life at this time, or the things surrounding you, instead of impulsively acting on things, because you're going to get the spontaneous urge, but it's important to review first before you just take a fucking, or just a whole leap of faith. You pulled this inspiration card. You pulled the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra. Yeah, there's something though about solitude though. Like I feel like you gain your inspiration through solitude. Like you're able to be a clear channel and with nothing in your environment or any external distractions. I think that allows you to be able to really get these deeper insights inside yourself here. So I feel like any type of meditation that you do this week will also be very beneficial in regards to you getting certain answers here or getting certain downloads. Got this butterfly card that says transformation, so it's definitely going to be a week of transformation for you. I see that for sure. But the thing about transformation is, like, even when we think of Pluto's now in your sign in Aquarius, right? Like Pluto just doesn't create a whole new form. Like Pluto breaks down old forms and reformulates a new form from the old form itself. And so the quality of transformation is based upon how well you're able to dissect and break down old forms that are outdated and put them together with effort and work and deeper transformational things to consolidate a new form that emerges more powerful, more deeply transformed. That's just humanistic astrology for you. Right? Like how much you do the deeper inner work, how much you really focus on changing things and shifting things and putting your effort into it. That's where the big transformations come from. Because we're always transforming in some way. Right? But sometimes we know we cut corners there. Sometimes we know we could have did this there. Sometimes we know, like, I didn't give that my all. I should have gave this more. You still you still transform, but you realize, damn, if I just would have did all that more shit, then the transformation would have been sweeter and bigger. So I do feel like this is a very strong week to where it's a call to initiation, to begin something newer, and to start a newer journey with something, or take something in a new direction. But I do feel like also like the universe wants you to manage your expectations. So just enjoy the journey and never fear the destination. So otherwise than that, I appreciate y'all, Aquarius. From my UFO to your UFO. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. I would love to do a reading if you want one. If you click the link, all the details will be there. Then it'll just take you straight to my website. But otherwise than that, if you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me, subscribe to the channel, and otherwise than that, I'll see y'all later.